Welcome to video number 2 of the Answers Are Inside You series. I'm Pamela Moss, the Vision Powered Life Mentor, and today you are going to learn what you really want and how to have more of it. And why this matters is if you don't know what you really want, you are very unlikely to get it. So I'm going to teach you the exact 3 steps you need to discover what you really want, and it's not what you think. Most people struggle and suffer because they never figure out what they really want. I'm also going to teach you how once you know what you really want, it is so much easier than you think to stay inspired and motivated and on track to have more of what you want, to fulfill it. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let's get started. So what do you really want? Typically we say things like, I want more time, or I want more money, or I want a body that looks like that, that's in really great shape. Or I want that kind of car, or that kind of house. Or I want a soulmate who's like this, like this, like this, and like this. Or I want to fulfill that goal of writing a book or getting a better job. I'm going to say something kind of shocking. None of those things are what you really want. They're really just symbols for what you really want. Let's look, for example, at having that ideal body, getting your body really in great shape, really buff, really sexy, or whatever that is for you. For some people, having that really great in shape, ideal weight body makes them feel confident, like they're in control. For other people, having that kind of a really great body is really more about feeling like people will respect you, that you can be taken seriously. For somebody else, it might be about feeling sexy, feeling attractive, desirable. For somebody else, it might be about feeling really healthy, like you're taking great care of yourself. And on and on. That body is a symbol for what you really want. What you really want, the essence of what you want, is to feel confident, or sexy, or free, or secure, or lovable. It's in some way that you want to experience yourself. That's the essence of what you really want. And all the things that you think you want, they're really just ways to get there. And honestly, we're not wise enough to know the best way to get the essence of what we want. You could spend a lot of time and money getting your body in really great shape or buying that car, and it wouldn't give you the essence of what you want. It might come to you more easily some other way. So, how do you figure out the essence of what you want, what you really want? I'm going to show you 2 powerful visioning exercises right now to figure that out. You're going to want something to write with, because I'm going to be asking you some questions. And I suggest you follow along and write down your answers, and you can stop the video if you want more time. So let's get started. So the first exercise is 4 questions. And if you want to see the questions in writing along with examples and a little more extensive visioning exercise, you can download the Seeing Your Light Handbook, which is right here with this video. But I'm just going to, for now, ask you 4 questions. Just write your answers down. So the first question is, I'd like you to think about something that you love to do. It doesn't have to be important, it's just something you love to do. And if you have several things you love to do, just pick one for this exercise. For example, like, I love to dance, or I love to meditate, whatever it is, just write it down. And the second question is, why do you love to do this thing? How do you feel when you're doing it? What's the experience of doing it like? So go ahead and describe it as fully as you can. Write down all you can think about. Why you love it. What's so great about it? How does it feel when you're doing it? And now the third question. The third question is, what are you aware of when you're doing it? And how are you aware of it? So what do you notice, or what are you aware of when you're doing this thing you love? And the fourth question is, how are you being when you're doing this thing you love? For example, are you being very peaceful? Are you being very exuberant? Are you being quiet? Are you being joyful? Are you being excited? How are you being when you're doing it? What is your feeling? What is it like to be doing this thing that you love so much? Great. So now that you've written your answers down, I'm going to lead you on a guided meditation. This is the second visioning exercise, and I'll tell you what to do with your answers in a minute. I'm just going to invite you to either close your eyes or you can continue to look at the video, but just let yourself relax, let your mind go. And in fact, to begin with, let's just take a couple nice, deep, slow breaths in to sort of let yourself settle in. So breathe in, and out, and do it once more. Breathe in, and out. And I'm going to invite you to dare to dream. And I say dare to dream because most of us stopped a long time ago. So just let yourself relax and listen while I say some things to you and let your mind go wherever it wants to. Who are you and why are you on earth? Consider that you were not thrown here arbitrarily. You have a destiny and it's calling you even now. Your heart and your intuition know who you want to become and what you are capable of. Have the courage to listen to them. You are a powerful being with unlimited potential. But maybe you haven't realized that power. Maybe your own greatness eludes you, or perhaps you belittle yourself, thinking that others are better than you. Who are you to be so big or magnificent? But who are you not to be? It serves no one for you to hide your light. As a child, you probably had a vision of what you could contribute to the world when you grew up. So imagine yourself now as a child, playing. And if you can't remember, just let yourself imagine yourself. Perhaps when you were playing, you saw yourself as a hero, or a healer, or a wise parent, or an artist, or a teacher, or a dancer, or a musician. Possibly your dream was vast and far-reaching, world peace, saving the environment, righting wrongs. Whatever your dream, it may have been shattered by grief or scattered by life events. The dream of your childhood may have vanished, and with it your optimism and joy. Perhaps you've been pretending it doesn't matter, convincing yourself you dare not dream of more. But your true vision, your desire to fulfill your vast potential and make a profound difference, it still burns in your heart. That flame of hope within you is a call to wake up and realize who you truly are, a powerful, magnificent contribution to the world. There is nothing too great for you to accomplish. You do not have to abandon any dream, no matter what seeming limitations you have. Now imagine for a moment that you have unlimited resources of money, of time, of assistance, of love, of freedom. You have everything you want, and you can do anything in the world. There is no limit. Let your imagination soar to realms far beyond your normal vision. What would you do in this situation? In a moment, I'm going to invite you to write about what you would do in a world without limits, where you had everything that you ever could want, and you could do anything. When you write, do not write about possessions or achievements that you would acquire. You have them all. You've got everything you could ever possibly want. Instead, write about what you would do with your time, what gifts you would share, how you'd make a difference in the world, and how you would feel. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes or pick up what you're going to write with and begin to write. In this world without any limits, where you have everything, what would you do? Take all the time you need. Okay, when you're done writing, what I'd like you to do is go back through all the things you've written in answer to those 4 questions and in answer to the guided meditation. And what I'd like you to do is to look for words that resonate for you, or that just seem somehow to jump out at you for some reason. And what you're going to do is you're going to circle them. You can also circle words that repeat, that seem to repeat in different forms. For example, connected, close, interconnection, connection. Just circle words that repeat or that just seem important to you or jump out at you in some way or resonate with you. So go ahead and circle those words. And then when you've circled all the words that seem to resonate with you or to repeat in some way, then you're going to make a list of them. And you're going to take that list and you're going to pick the top 3, 4, or 5 words that most resonate with you, that you just like the best, that just seem the most powerful for you. And you're going to pick those 3 or 5 words and you're just going to put them in their own special list. Those words, you know what they are? They are the essence of what you want. They are what you want to experience more of in your life and in yourself at this phase of your life. So that's the essence of what you want. Once you know the essence of what you want, it's actually much easier than you think to be able to use it to keep inspired, to keep motivated, to keep on track, to experience more of what you want in your life and to start experiencing it now. It's not somewhere to get to in the future. And the way you can do that is by making a visual reminder so you can see it. So you can see it every day. And that visual reminder is often called a vision board. It's a powerful way for you to start experiencing more of what you want in your life now, as well as having it grow over the future. So why does that work? Well, you know how a picture is worth 1,000 words? Your subconscious mind thinks in images and emotions. And it can process information more than 100,000 times faster than your conscious mind, which thinks in words and logic. So when your subconscious mind looks at an image that represents the essence of what you want, that's a powerful reminder of that, it gets stimulated and it starts looking for opportunities and new openings to experience more of that right now. And here's an example of what I'm talking about.
Hi, I'm Daphne Cohn of thepleasurenutritionist.com. I wanted to just say a few words about my work with Pamela Moss. I started by doing a vision board. I've never done a vision board like this before. It was a completely different process than I've ever used, and I was amazed by the results. First of all, it didn't look like any vision board I'd ever done before. It really represented what was true to me, my core values, and what really inspired me to be the person I want to be in this world. The second thing that was amazing about this vision board was that as a result of doing it, it just started this cascade of events that have led me to actually a completely different place in my life only maybe 6-7 months later. And it started from having as one of the themes of this vision board authenticity and power. Then as a result of that, I started to question all that I was doing that didn't feel authentic, that didn't feel like it was coming from a place of power. And from that, I had one thing after another happen to me. Different types of clients contact me. I ended up doing another session with Pamela Moss that led me to a voice dialogue session with Helen Wood that helped clarify my purpose. And now I have a personal coach, which I never had before, really helping me to tune in, fine tune, and get my purpose totally in line with actually all the values that I have on my vision board. All because for the first time ever, I didn't have a vision board that was just fancy cars and hotel rooms and beautiful places to go, but really something that represented truly who I am, what's important to me, and where I really want to go with my life. So I'm deeply, deeply grateful to both Pamela Moss and Helen Wood for starting this process within me and helping guide me along the way.
So now I'm going to tell you how you can make a powerful vision board out of the essence of what you want. Seeing the essence of what you want is step 1. Step 2 is what I call visioning with images. And that means you take those essence words, the essence of what you want, and you look through magazines to find pictures that remind you of that. For example, if your essence words are connection, freedom, and joy, what you're going to do is you're going to go through magazines looking really quickly through the pages to find images that remind you of connection or freedom of joy. For whatever reason, you don't have to know why. And in fact, you want to go really quickly because then your conscious mind, which is going to try to figure out why this is a good image or why it's not, that part can't go quickly. So your subconscious mind can take over. And your subconscious mind is going to find images that are very powerful for you, that have a lot of meaning for you, that have a lot of guidance for you. So you're going to make a really powerful vision board out of them. So you want to go really quickly looking for images. And when you find one, you just want to rip the page out and put it down a pile and just keep turning the pages. Does this look like connection, freedom, and joy? Or whatever your essence words are. Just keep going quickly, rip, and put it in a pile. And do that till you have about 10, 15 images. You don't need more than that. When you have that pile of powerful, resonant images, then you can collage them together into the visual reminder of the essence of what you want. And that's called a vision board. And what you're making a vision board up of what lights you up in life. This is going to be a guide for you to grow into that, to experience more of it every day. Because we think we want all kinds of things, but what we really want is to be ourselves fully and authentically. And the essence of what you want is your guide to getting there. Once you've made your vision board, the way you can use it to help yourself keep seeing how you can have more of that is to just look at it every day. And you can ask yourself, given where I am now, how can I experience more of this today or even right now? And just let an answer arise in you. So in today's video, you learned how to literally see the essence of what you want and how to turn it into a powerful vision board that will propel you forward on your path. And we would love to hear from you. What did you discover about what you really want? What was the biggest takeaway you got from this video? Please share your thoughts, share your questions. We will personally respond. And get ready for video number 3. This next video is going to show you a power tool that is so astonishingly powerful. You're going to have to see it to believe it. And that's all I can say about it. So get ready, and we look forward to seeing you next time.